Yeah, exactly.
Fitness. I'm interested in that. Training. Physical training. Learning, like personal growth, personal development. Travel.
Skills?
Those are industries he likes.
The adventure training industry seems to attract you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be high on the list?
Adventure training. Yeah, that'd be crazy. No pun intended. Be a lot of fun.
That's why you joined the infantry, for God's sakes.
So,
I joined the infantry because the recruiter said that that's what. But I did well in the infantry because that's what I was interested in. Yeah.
so you said you like infantry. You're a good marksman.
That was a good question. I'm a good question.
So, myself included, I am dying to go down to Oregon to learn long range shooting, and that could be a part of some adventure camps. So something to do with shooting and the skills of shooting. Guys usually pay around I don't know, it's different packages, 3 to 5K just to go for 2 to 3 days.
Really?
Yeah, just to learn how to long range. And they go up to 1,000, 1,200 yards. And then they sell the guns and the setups, and they do custom loading. So anyway, something that's not out in Western Canada as much is something that's put into the military style or adventure style that would encourage people to learn. People really want to learn that stuff. It's big. Any hunter wants to learn how to be more accurate and get better and just be a better marksman.
Percentages of kill shots.
Well, just they understand it. It's like a new realm of learning for them.
Yeah.
Ever seen those new bullets they came up with photography, like a camera on them? for long term, yeah.
Bullets with the camera.
They said it couldn't be done. I saw this on Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway, a company did it. Basically, you shoot it. It's for long range, and you can watch it on your phone.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's cool.
Guess you want to play that back in the
I just
snow,
want to use so you could get your hands on those bullets because I would come out there just to shoot.
Just to put it on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, I taught marksmanship principles and like how to shoot. Not at those ranges though.
It's very simple though when you
But-
understand the principles.
Yeah, understanding that the 4 principles of marksmanship. I still have those in my head.
So how many National Geographic award-winning photographers would be willing to get paid to take some people to an exotic place and teach them how to shoot photos? So you could find somebody who's willing to teach. You could simply facilitate it and have people go.
And go in, take pictures.
Go travel and learn to take great shots of nature. But from an award-winning National Geographic photographer. That's something that's curious? Or?
Oh man, that's awesome.
Okay. Nat Geo. Photography school. In the Amazon.
Or the Canadian Rockies.
Yeah.
Or
Lots of wildlife reserves and
Yeah. You got,
places that they don't allow that stuff, but there's always game.
yeah. And you're teaching, how many aspects of photography could you teach? You're teaching like zooming in on an insect or hitting something with your telephoto lens on a mountain sheep or some animal way out there. You've got landscape, you've got foliage, you've got this wide array of learning.
meadows and you've got peaks.
Yeah.
It's kind of a but I'm kind of curious. Your son was talking t-shirt production.
Yeah, that's right, he wants landscape photos for his t-shirts.
But, because he also said something about structuring and like business plans and stuff.
Yeah.
So helping him with that and then his family income. Or,
I'm not following. How would he be involved?
or just get him up and running with his business
Yep.
as a family income.
So the t-shirts.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Could be supportive in one way to
So
what
facilitate that.
Okay,
Yeah, or to facilitate that and take a small percentage or.
yeah,
And then put your landscaping photos from your, you know, whatever pictures
Pictures
get
that I-
taken, they're actually yours, not the National Geographic photographer. And then you put them on his shirts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
or I would be there with my camera, taking pictures too.
Yeah.
That's it. But you go to get paid,
Yeah,
whereas everyone else goes to get the experience.
Yeah.
to pay me
Yeah.
For the experience.
for the experience.
Yeah.
Another dynamic on the adventure training businesses is father-son, parent-child bonding
That's a great
opportunities.
idea.
Teenagers
Oh,
Yeah.
and.
Get reconnected with your teenagers.
Yeah, it can be a phenomenal experience
Yeah.
for a busy CEO.
Bring your,
This is one way that they're free from their cell phone.
I just got goosebumps from that one.
oh yeah, that's one of the big, I
Yeah.
think a big issue in the industry. is
Doesn't this affect your
lack of-
why in so many ways?
Yeah.
This is going to affect everything.
Because so when you said that, frick, how many people, how many busy executives want to spend more time with their family?
Yeah.
And I had an image of them coming to me afterwards saying, this completely changed my relationship with my kid.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. How many times have you seen, what is that Amazing Race or whatever, and there's like a parent-kid team, and they're just like weeping at the end and loving each
Got
other.
to know each other so much better in
Yeah.
a completely different way.
Yeah.
And I understand my son better, my daughter better, I understand my mom better, my dad better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool. Taking to the mountains. On a 5-day hike or something.
That might be more empowering than a CEO and their friends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
family focused.
Yeah.
And, you know, it can be just as fun,
Yeah.
probably a little easier as a business model because you're not worried about people dying and hurting themselves as much, but.
That excites him.
The thing I like, well, back to mine, it could be worth too, is the multifaceted,
Yeah.
doing the 5-day thing, but the first day you're hiking, second day you're rafting, the third day you're photography, you're
Yeah.
rappelling, whatever, rock climbing.
There's no limits, man.
And that was interesting to you too, right? Like the whole adventure type camps.
Yeah.
The subscription
So
thing.
join up with Andrew, that's what you should be right there.
The subscription thing also makes a lot of sense because then you can have peer groups that know each other and associate, you compare notes, who's been on which with whom. Like repeat
So there's
customers.
friends of mine, one's an anesthesiologist, one is a radiologist, and their daughter, who is 14, goes to private school in Victoria, and they live in Saskatoon. And I mean, this is just but she went there because I don't think they have a great connection. I mean, they love her very much, but they're concerned about the direction she was going and whatever. Like this could be something that
Brings them together.
people like that could, bring them together and.
It's a good place to advertise, small in school or friend.
Mm-hmm, it would be.
Yeah. Or so you could do maybe spring vacation trips to get reconnected with your university student kids.
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
March breakers.
You could
Yeah, week-long March break.
find out what the schedules are of all the North American post-secondary institutions.
So Mark, you know, his name escapes me, just north of Edmonton, psychologist.
Oh, yeah, Tim.
Yeah, Tim. But, I mean, all he does is host camps for native kids, but his focus is teenagers and whatnot. But troubled youth, camps for troubled youth to get them out there and connect with nature.
Funded by the government,
Yeah,
maybe?
funded by the government.
Is it?
All his,
Oh.
yeah, this guy's, he's
Oh, I like
rolling
it.
in money, he's got so much money.
The beauty of this is that like you can do March break trips for one part of your business. And in the winter or the summer, you can be doing like the Nat Geo photography trips. And another time of year, you can be doing, I don't know, again, skills training or the teenage parent connection experiences over the summer.
Yeah, when they're,
Like you can just hit different times of the year where it's ideal for them.
What an interesting life you would have. Both of you.
seriously,
It would be-
Yes.
like, and that's,
And you
That's,
get
that
passionate
fits
about it.
in, like, we were talking about kind of my, it's not part of the why, but sort of where I envision myself 20 years from now. And the kind of life I want to be living and the experiences that I want to have had. Like, that's,
I love watching you guys explore these ideas.
oh.
It's just lit right up, eh?
That would be pretty freaking cool.
So again, with the subscription business, I heard somebody say like you could start a community that shares about some of these experiences or whatever, or a community of parents that want to get connected with their teenagers or something like that, and you just add value and give tips or something, and or send out, I don't know, some kind of
Yeah, start off as simple as what Mr. Mustache did, was just start blogging about what you're doing, and people will automatically start to follow you, create a cult.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we could have a few different blogs, one on parent-children relationships, one on
Yeah, you know,
adventure photography, one
Yeah.
on,
And you enjoy mindset, so you can add the mindset into that yourself in the blog posts and the. You've done lots of training there yourself.
yeah.
You've got lots of wisdom to give other people.
So question, but where does real estate come now? I know where it is, but I mean.
As for like, as priority,
Yeah.
Or is it just a means?
yeah, it's just the means. What was it about means? I think so. Isn't it? What are you, where are you going, what are you thinking?
I see this as a means to get into real estate. So now, if you do this and you generate a shitload of money,
Yeah,
you don't need to be investing in your backyard and little deals and whatnot. You can be investing in the US market with these people.
yeah. Yeah, as a place to put
Park
money.
your money.
Yeah,
But that gives you the
Invest it for
residual.
the future.
right.
You make money here, this is your business, this is your active income, that's your residual income.
Because that's my plan, a tourism business. And with that money, I buy real estate.
So right now, I'm seeing that you two each have a lot of similarities, but very different. But I also see Joseph has a lot of interest and similarities in what you're doing, and he's got the marketing skills, and then you've got the ability to bring people in from around the world. All this stuff, yeah, that's what you've been going to school for. So I just see all of this coming together in front of you. It's pretty cool.
Adventure tourism is the biggest growing part of tourism.
There you go.
That's why all the shows are coming out now. Alone, and
Yeah.
you guys have seen that?
No, I haven't.
I've seen Adventure Club.
It's called Alone. They started on Vancouver Island and throwing them out in the bush, and they had to live on their own. Had like 5 tools or 5 things.
Kind of like Naked and Afraid, or not that I've seen it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so along those ideas, how do you combine some of these with potential like
Film.
a film deal where you allow people in? You're good in front of a camera. You're a good-looking guy. You communicate well. That would be something that.
So there's a guy who lives here in Elmont. I don't know who, like, I know it, but I don't know him.
Yeah.
And he spends a big chunk of his time out in BC chasing mountain goats and this and that, and he films everything. And he films himself going down the river, kayaking, and it's all, he's got this huge following in the States. He's got his own
YouTube.
program.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw out this idea. And this is for everyone, but specifically for you right now, because we're focusing on you. I know someone from the Matrix event that's an expert in YouTube. So if you wanted to grow that part of your business, he and his wife are both excellent. They've got huge followings. They're really successful. They're financially independent right now, just with this kind of the stuff that they do.
And
So
they're small home movement too, aren't they?
yeah.
That's what it was.
So I mean, if you wanted to maybe do some of this stuff yourself, but also YouTube about how to do some of this stuff, or your journey into doing it, or whatever, if that appeals to you, you could do some of that, become a
You could do
YouTuber.
YouTube how to do it, then you could also do a search and rescue, go find them.
Once you believe them out there.
Yeah. YouTube and then,
Yeah, YouTube I don't know much about.
That's all right, that's next.
That's why there's a.
You gotta hire people for that.
Yeah, he does.
You got a 13-year-old to do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, our kid, my daughter would.
Yeah, there's a family business right there.
Yeah.
That's a great way to split income. That's a great tax management tool.
What else? What else?
What else? Other ideas?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's even also limited to Canada or a particular area, because, you know, going back to the Alone, they started in Vancouver Island, now they're in Patagonia.
Patagonia.
Yeah, that's their next, they were just down there. So you could really create a lot of interesting programs, and they don't necessarily have to be right here too. It could be
Africa.
dad and daughter or son want to travel together, but they want a different experience. So you could partnership with other places and do different stuff too. They're here, and you can help them get from here to wherever they want to go or have those experiences. They'll probably be coming here actually from the U.S. and all over probably as well.
So you could create individual experiences. So you could have people, again, maybe have extremely wealthy people, and they go, I want a certain experience with my family, and you create them for them.
Ooh, I love that.
Customer job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
custom
experience.
family experiences.
Yeah. Should have met a guy who does photography for groups or people like that. He gets hired on for expeditions and stuff. Just to be their
You
photographer.
met. Yeah.
So doing photography and expeditions, you get in doing expedition photography. Because like all these, documentaries and stuff, you see of people doing these big, they got film crews with them.
Yeah.
Or one guy at least doing
Yeah.
documentary.
Just going
And they
off.
pay you to do it, so you go and have fun.
And follow them around.
And follow them around, take the pictures.
Yeah.
If they need rescue, you rescue them. You're kind of jack of all trades, but what do you know?
Cool.
About
And if they don't want to live anymore, you shoot them.
Yeah.
Because you've got that skill too.
Yeah. You should.
It's just a stupid joke. So.
If they get really injured?
Yeah. You can put them on nursing.
So just going off what Mark was saying with the custom family experiences and the adventures, you could like do a 5-day thing where they're doing photography one day, they could do shooting another, like a son and dad. They could be doing different elements that would really bring them together in different ways.
Yeah, because
But
one
would
element I
give
might
them a
not.
whole new perspective of.
And I could, so the other thing too, that I could bring an expert in for those days, right? An expert photographer, an expert marksman, an expert birder, what?
Expert birder, the guy who
An expert birder.
Yes. Or tracker.
An expert tracker.
Tracker,
yeah.
I did a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
Very little bit, but it's super fun. Dogs and stuff.
Yeah, with that guy that does the show.
Man tracker,
And a
yeah.
tractor.
But also the guy that was doing it, the way Bob was talking about, where he goes where they're going to come out. And that's where they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what else there too.
Actually, I had a buddy that was on Man Tractor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, actually, it's the Dome family, Shane Dome.
Yeah.
He was our electrician.
Oh, yeah.
So they went together.
That looks like.
Yeah. Very
So that could be like 1 day's worth of something.
Yeah.
Escape innovation.
Yeah.
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 Especially when you
I'll
put
see
it.
about that right now, right?
Oh,
1980s movie sailman.
I didn't know.
We'll give it to you.
Get them to sign a disclaimer, all good.
Yeah, all the sign disclaimers and everything's safe.
What else? Sorry, let's take a break. What hits you most out of all this stuff? What is really, like you talked about goosebumps down here.
The parent-teacher one I thought was very cool. And the photography one would be super fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where can we focus on those kind of two? Let's see if we can develop those a little bit more.
So I think it depends on your priorities, so I mean, those sound like fun, so, the top 3 that are most fun, most interest, and then the top 3 that are the most profitable. Hopefully,
And marry them.
and marry them.
Yeah.
Or, because your priority is money right now. So you love all of them,
Yeah.
You know, so maybe that, you know, the top one that you love to do becomes number 5 or 6 after you make up some money or whatever. So just keeping that in mind.
I think parent-child assessment, it's both.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
It's
so.
one thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure, like how do you, I guess that's more detailed stuff, right?
Yeah.
How we would spend those days,
Yeah.
2 days, 3 days, or 5 days, or, but have an expert come in and talk about communication. But we're gonna talk about it in, I don't know, northern Saskatchewan in the middle of winter in a tank room or something. Or you have to walk in, pull in a toboggan with snowshoes.
Okay.
No, Brad, I actually see you being able to do a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
I really truly do. Even if you maybe at this moment can't see that, I can see it. Communication, training, you know, and having your support team with you. But I see you doing a lot of that stuff very, very well. And connecting well with people.
Your experience leading 30 guys in these environments already.
Yeah.
The rest is just detail.
And it will be easier for you because you put the passion, like photography, fitness.
And this comes back to what Ken was saying. Where does real estate fit in? Listen, if that's not where your passion is, but you understand how it works and it helps you and your family, do what you're passionate, make way more money at this, and then build a portfolio that takes care of you and your family.
Totally.
This builds, if you're making $1 million a year, how much real estate can you buy a year? Yes, right?
And soon, that's where I'm going, soon you'll have your portfolio filled and you'll be the investor. That's my goal.
How much equity do you have right now in your home?
About 150,000.
So you have more than enough seed money to start this.
Yeah.
You got the expertise.
May I suggest we let that one resonate?
Yeah.
And focus on this guy over here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
On who?
We'll give you these sheets to take with you, okay?
Oh.
Yeah. Can I take a quick picture of our sheet? So I have it with me?
Well,
Just before you, I'll take the sheet as well. I just wanted to.
If you can read my writing, you get 100,000 points.
Ooh.